Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we took on the ferocious Kitakami Ogre Clan challenge. What was meant to be an easy challenge for the younger Pokemon trainers, that was swiftly turned into quite an insane challenge, where only one winner has ever completed it, being us, in quite a crazy way as well, since every single battle opponent was built for battle, and not for an adventure, winning by literally the skin of our teeth. So, with that being said, today is our final journey, focusing on Kitakami, for one simple reason. It's the last thing we have left to do, and that is to find and catch the Loyal 3, Okidogi, Munkidori, and Vezidipity, and then we're all good to go to continue our grand journey for the hidden treasures of Area 0, and jumping straight on into the Indigo Disc chapter of our story at hand. Honestly, we are very, very, very close to what will come next. And I am, honestly, more than ready. Because, let's be honest here, I've been having a blast with this. Also, I found out that you can buy the masks. I went back to the one area, and apparently they're selling them now, so that ended up being pretty cool. But, yeah, next order of business is catching all the Loyal 3, and we're done. And this could either be a short episode, or this could be a long episode. It really depends. And, one thing I want to note, the Sneasel, the shiny Sneasel we ended up finding, wasn't the only shiny Pokemon that I ended up running into the day that I recorded all these episodes, because the first episode was our one with the Glitterozzi for today that I recorded, and then obviously the Ogre Clan. Well, in the Ogre Clan episode, while I was going to get Ogre Clan members, I ended up running into a shiny Spoink, and the fun fact is that's another Pokemon I already have a shiny of. So, I ended up running into 2 shinies randomly today. Pretty crazy, honestly. But, with that being said, straight into Munkidori. Honestly, probably should save before, just in case. You never honestly know, because I might accidentally knock him out. I'm using my original team for the Pokemon catching, because there's no reason to not do so. But let's say hi to Munkidori real quick, and begin our very first legendary battle for actually catching a Pokemon, because we haven't actually had a real legendary encounter yet, because we fought Ogerpon and got it for free, and we fought Blood Moon Ursula, or Ursaluna, for a free Ursaluna, so this is definitely going to be a real battle this time around. So honestly, I'm kind of curious on what's going to happen here, but honestly I'm just happy to use Grim again. Honestly, because now that our real, challenge battles are over, catching a Pokemon isn't part of that for me, so I don't mind using my original Pokemon when it comes to catching Pokemon, when it comes to legendaries. But definitely will say we will employ my normal strategy. Probably should have done a quick ball for first turn, but we got it low on HP now. Now the time is to do my sleep strategy. And honestly, sleep strategies for legendary Pokemon are pretty much the best thing you can do. But I'm already down with 3 turns. We just need 7 more until we need to do what we normally need to do for timer balls. But here's the future sight. I'm perfectly fine taking that. We do have a way of healing, so it's not too bad. Plus it doesn't really matter, because we're not really attacking the Pokemon. So it really just depends on what ends up happening here. But this is 4th turn. We can try a Luxury Ball, just because I have one. Let's see what happens. If it catches, it catches, but yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, we'll just use Ultra Balls, but there's our 4th turn. Thankfully, it's using Future Sight, so it's wasting turns every single turn, doing any kind of damage. So we're perfectly fine here. I definitely say we go straight into the Ultra Balls for now, and just kind of hope that we get a good chance on the Ultra Ball. I don't know how low the catch rate on these legendaries are. They could be high, they could be low. That's why I'm not sure on the actual timing of this episode. But we will go to every single location like normal. We don't need to do cuts for this episode, because legendary fights aren't going to be too bad, because we have a strategy with these that we've employed throughout the entirety of our recent games. So, might as well just see what happens. But, actually kind of surprised the second feature site knocked us out, honestly. But that's fine. Let's just go into a Pokemon that I know that feature site's not going to have as much effect on us. Just gotta hope it doesn't knock itself out. That's really the only real problem here. Other than that, we're perfectly fine. But this is turn number 7, it should be. So we're still good. We just gotta wait till the timer balls, it looks like, for the real... Wait a minute, I just realized you didn't fall asleep, did you? Oh, because I threw a Pokeball instead. I don't know why I did that, actually. I completely forgot to use Yawn. That's a really dumb mistake. Oops. I was wondering what was going on with that. But yeah, let's definitely... It was because of the future site that kind of messed me up there. But there we go, that's turn number 9 now, is what we should be at. But 1... Didn't get it, but that's fine. Do Nasty Plot. It's gonna continuously do that. And honestly, we don't need the sleep if we can help it. It does a lot of damage though, but that was a crit as well. We should be on the first time at the timer ball though, so we perfectly should be ready for those. Since, honestly, as long as you're in a battle for a long time, start throwing timer balls. You're eventually gonna catch it. So, it's literally all just survive, catch Pokemon, you're good, honestly. But it did its future sight now, so we're perfectly safe to go in and try and do Yawn real quick, which is exactly what we should be doing. It's going Psychic too, though, so I guess we just find out and see what happens. Let's go Yawn. Let's go in Sludge Wave on a Poison Ground-type Pokemon, might I add. Very interesting. But there we go. We got our Yawn in, and that's all we needed. And this could be good as gold right here, just because of that. Guess we'll find out here very shortly. But go with the timer ball, and just slowly whittle it down until it finally gets into the ball. Almost looked like we might have not even needed to do the Yawn there. It really looked like that for a second. Ooh, ouch. That big chunk of psychic damage almost completely got us there. It looks like we survived because of friendship, though, and nothing else. But there we go. Monkey Dory's finally asleep. That's all we really needed, because that's pretty much, that gives us another modifier for catching. Surprised the timer ball didn't even budge there. A little worried about that, I'm gonna be honest. But as long as we keep this thing asleep, we continuously throw timer balls, honestly, we're good. So, this is probably going to be the harder one because it's a Psychic-type Pokemon, and the Pokemon I use for sleep strategies is a Poison type, so... Or at least for this one. For previous games it wasn't a Psychic, or Poison type, but it just depends on what Pokemon we end up getting with Yawn on it. Or any kind of status whatsoever. But honestly, surprised that our Yawn low HP strategy hasn't worked yet. Just because that's the highest modifier that you can get. And the timer balls are probably one of the, like, literally the best Pokeballs to use right now, so I'm surprised that it's still going. You gonna go down there yet, bud? No? Really? What is wrong with you? Okay. Went Nasty Plot, for some reason. Not sure why. Huh. Okay then. Do Sludge Wave again, please, buddy. I'll take it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. Thank you, it actually went nice on us. I'm guessing it's out of future sites. But I thought I had Psychic too, so I'm surprised it didn't just go straight into using Psychic there. Got lucky there, I think. But, thankfully we have an easier chance at catching this because it's not going straight into damage. But Nasty Plot's gonna be wasting turns on it if it continuously uses it. Yeah, there we go, there's Psychic. I was about to say, like, why are you not using Psychic? It's, like, perfect for this fight for it, so it makes no sense for it to not do so. But there we go, it's back to sleep. Now we just kind of, sit back and just try and catch the thing. And then, if we need to, revive Sammy if we need to. Don't think we'll need to, but it's very possible if the sleep strategy hasn't worked yet. Timer Ball almost got it. Second time it's done that on us. Wish it would catch it one of these times, just because I haven't actually had a Timer Ball strategy go this long yet, in any episode yet, in any series. But there we go. Right when I say something about it, it's like, okay, I'll give up now. But there we go. Monkey Dory down, and that's easy. Okay, cool. There we go. Monkey Dory, the retainer Pokemon, Poison Psychic. Monkey Dory keeps itself somewhere safe, while it toys with its foes, using psychokinesis to induce intense dizziness. Interesting. Okay, the retainer Pokemon's down. 2 more to go. So send them off, and time to go find Okie Dokie and Pheasantipity. Since let's be honest here, those are the next on our list of Pokemon to catch. Off we go over to the Crystal Pond, since that's the fastest way we're going to be getting to Pheasantipity. Because they're all in their same locations, we fought them as their Titanic forms. So as long as we remember that, we're perfectly good. But we need to go out through the door over here. Well, not door, but tent-like thing. Or tent-like gate, I guess you could say. Up the mountain we go, since we kind of need to do a little bit of climbing to get to where we're trying to go to. Since Pheasantipity's area is a little out of the way when it comes to, like, where it is. For a second I thought that was another shiny Spoink. I swear, if I find another shiny today, I'm going to be so confused. And if it happens to be the same Pokemon I caught before already, because I already got a Spoink and I was off of a video, so me finding a second one just catches me off guard to find a second one like that. But, oh wait, no. Pheasantipity is not this location. It was, we went, okay, I know exactly where it is. I was about to say, because, Pheasantipity, we found it here, but this wasn't its actual location. It's actually in here. So we need to go through here, and then go around, and then go from there. First things first is definitely going about and healing our Pokemon for the next legendary here. Since definitely Pheasantipity is going to be a little bit of a problem. It's a fairy poison type. So it shouldn't be too hard, but it could be hard if it wanted to be. But max potion for you, and max potion for you. And there we go. Perfect. Perfectly ready to go say hi to our next friend. Since our next friend is gonna be easier than the previous one, since we're not gonna be worrying about getting hit with psychic type damage constantly. We'll basically just jump all the way down here. And there we go. There's Pheasantipity. Just keep the Grim strategy. Grim has False Swipe, so we'll just go with that. And go from there, honestly. But there they are. Hey, Pheasantipity, long time no see. And you shouldn't be too hard this time around, because your Titanic version was definitely difficult, but we're not dealing with you in a fighting sense this time, so you're going to be very easy to take down this time around, because we're not trying to do damage to you if we have to. Oh, you're going flatter. Ooh. Okay. That's a free confusion. And not in the good way, because that's actually a very good confusion. Because we're not a special attacker, so that's just basically a free confusion for us. So we're going to continuously do damage. That's 2 turns. It's got Roost. Oh. Oh no. Oh no indeed, actually. Okay. That could be a problem. How do we drop your HP and keep you consistently down? That's actually a problem. Because Roost is just going to heal itself. Huh. That's actually bad. That's really bad. Because I don't know what to do about that. Because usually you're not fighting Pokemon with healing abilities when you're fighting legendaries. There's a couple of them, but they're not very common. I don't have Heal Block or anything like that. because I didn't think I was going to be needing to worry about that. Huh. Okay. Well, if you're just going to continuously spam healing and confusion, my only option here is to just put you to sleep and go from there, honestly. Because I'm not going to get any real damage in, and I probably should have went for a quick ball first turn too. But it's not like it always works. It does work, it's just that it's not always gonna work. Huh. Well, the thing is it could run out of roost eventually too. So it's not like it's gonna get much done with that. What, it's like 10 times you can use roost? So I guess we'll just kind of go off of that, just see what happens, I guess. Not exactly my most favorite way of fighting a Pokemon. But I guess we'll see what happens. But Grim, you can come back out, buddy. We'll just kind of try it like this, and just see what happens. Because it's going to continuously roost. It literally is just doing confusion and roost. So, I might as well just get it asleep, do a false swipe, and then try and catch it while it's sleeping. Because I don't think we're going to have an easier way of doing this, other than what we're doing right now. Or just wait till its roosters are gone. But to do it safer, just do it like this. That's all I could really say. It should be more than enough for a timer ball. I haven't been counting, but I think we should be perfectly good. 3. Almost. Wow. That was really close. That was insanely close. But it does mean that timer ball is definitely ready. So, time for another one. Just continuously throw them from here. Didn't get it that time. Woke up. It's going to go roost, isn't it? Nope, went flatter. Okay, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's a free timer ball turn, even though it's going to heal itself immediately afterwards. But that's kind of the strategy that we kind of have to work around here, honestly. Because as long as it heals itself out... Actually, it's not doing roost anymore. Are you out of roost? You might actually be out of roost, actually. Because if you are, this means we're perfectly good to go for a false swipe here. Let's see. False swipe. Going beat up. It might be out. It might actually be out. Okay, good. So, time to swap back into Sammy then. Okay, Sammy. You're perfectly safe to come back in, buddy. And honestly, I think it's pretty much over here, because it's not going to damage us. So, just going to continuously just use Swagger and stuff like that, so you can do it. Not sure if it's going to help it any, but not really a strategy I would ever employ, because raising stats is not really the safest thing to do, because sometimes you don't know what somebody's going to have, because they could be physical attacker or special attacker. So with the fact that it's wasting its 2 of its move slots on raising stats is not really safe, even if it gives confusion. And some Pokemon don't even get confused. So it's kind of a unsafe strategy for a legendary, because honestly, we're just throwing Pokeballs at this point. There's no roost to worry about, so it's like, okay. Thanks for making it easier on me. That's all I gotta say. Just gotta hope that the sleep actually stays, though, for long periods. Because if we can get it to stay, and we get a timer ball off, then we got it. It's just all about the perfect rolls on this now. Right now, it's, the rolls are really low. Just because of, the fact that we haven't had to actually, like, you know, roll a couple times. You just need to go back and forth at least 3, and there it is, Pheasantipity down. Okay, harder one to get out of the way done. Cool. Okay. Okay, Okidogi is last. And that was our dark typing one, right? So, shouldn't be too bad. Pheasantipity, the retainer Pokemon. They're all retainers, really. Poison Fairy. Pheasantipity beats his glossy wings to scatter pheromones that captivate people and Pokemon. Really? Huh. Okay then. All off to the box you go, Pheasantipity, and you are out of the way. Okay, one more to go. Okie dokie. And then from there, honestly, straight into our next chapter. Because, like I said, all we're really doing in today's episode is catching the legendaries, and we're done. So, honestly, with that being said, we're like literally on the beginning of the end of Kitakami here. Just takes one Pokemon, and we're good. But, thing is, Paradise Barrens, I believe Okidogi was in this location when it was a Titanic Pokemon. So as long as we go there, that should be where we need to go. Not 100% because I don't remember the location, but I'm pretty sure it was up here. Just because I don't remember it being further over, but I could be wrong. We will take a quick look though. But I'm pretty sure it was hiding over here. Just a quick check. So far not seeing it, so I might be wrong on the location. So it might be the opposite way. But we'll take a quick look. Because I'd see it immediately, because it's green. And there's not many green Pokemon. There's an Earthworm. That'd be funny if we find another shiny Earthworm randomly. I'd be very confused to see a third random shiny Pokemon today, just in general. But, just slowly go around. And I think this is actually, yeah, this has to be the way for him. Just forgot where the location was, but there he is. Cool, there we go. We still got Grim, and all we gotta do is just prepare for Okidogi. Honestly, the easiest way of doing this would definitely just be False Swipe, and hope he doesn't have a way of healing himself. Don't think he can hurt himself. I hope. But here we go. I haven't seen him do anything that does damage to himself yet, so I think we should be fine. And if that's the case, we're perfectly good here. Because that's all we really need to do. Is just hope he doesn't hurt himself, and that's good. Okay, there's one. Just continuously hit him with False Swipe, and just do as much damage as we need to do. Thankfully, False Swipe has 40 power points into it, so it's not going to be hard at all to catch this thing. But there we go. There's 3. Just keep going, buddy. You can punch me as much as you want, bud. But as long as I do what I need to do, well, it doesn't really matter what you do to me. But there's a poison. Perfectly fine. One more False Swipe, and that'll take it to 4. And then we just go from there. Honestly, you want this thing in a timer ball if I can. That doesn't matter. Grim, you might as well just go down, buddy. You're going down to poison anyways. Friendship survived, but it doesn't matter at all. But there we go, 4 turns out. And we are into Sammy. Cool, we got our False Swipes in. That's all we needed. We did perfect. Okay, now we're dealing with a Poison type on Poison type situation. It's got Superpower. Doesn't do anything to me, though. Nice try, though. But there's turn number 5 for our Yawn. Does it go through? It did go through. Okay, cool. Since it's not 100%... Actually, wait, is it 100%? I think it is 100%, actually. Because it's not like Hypnosis where it can miss, right? Didn't mean to do swap. I always forget for the actual accuracy on... Okay, I guess it's not going to show me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's got no accuracy. Okay, good. So it can't fail. That's good. I always forget that. But turn number 6... Probably should have threw a Dusk Ball, actually, this turn. His Dusk Ball is going to be better than a Ultra Ball or Timer Ball. But I kind of want it in a Timer Ball, because all the other ones are in Timer Balls. Just because consistency. But there's turn number 6 is over. And now we're into the last 4 turns until our Timer Balls start going crazy. But honestly... pretty quick episode already so far, and it could be completely over if we get a early catch on one of these Dust Balls here, but not too bad. That's turn number 7. Now turn number 8, 9, and then actually 10 is where we can start throwing the Timer Ball, so 2 more turns technically. But hopefully we get the Timer Ball one, because that's what I actually want, so I actually hope it kind of breaks out of the other ones. But honestly, interesting Pokemon when it's actually asleep, because it looks like Like the like things underneath its eyes look like eyes when it's asleep. So far so good. That's another turn. Didn't get to do anything that turn, so it gives us a freebie on throwing a timer ball without it trying to attack us. And honestly, this could be the catch right here, if possible. Yep, there it is. Perfect timing. 10 and 10. Not bad. Literally the first turn that could be on its strongest variant of it. And we get Okie Dokie immediately. No, it is a fighting type. Really. I thought it was a dark type. But Okie Dokie, retainer Pokemon, poison fighting. Okie Dokie is a ruffian with a short temper. It can pulverize anything by swinging around the chain on its neck. And with that being said, we have officially finished the last thing we needed to do. Because, well, that's all I really needed to do, was to get that guy, and get the legendaries and stuff like that. So, thing is, technically, the other thing we could do is to catch all the Pokemon for the Pokedex, but the thing is because of the versions, I don't think it's going to be possible for me to do it in the next DLC. It really depends. So, it's kind of like iffy if we really should do it. Just because we're not going to be able to complete it normally. We're going to have to hope that I get the trade of those two Pokemon that are legendaries for Scarlet, and kind of go from there. So, it really depends. But, we'll wait for the end of the series if we do get that chance. So, when we're in Indigo Disc, and if I do happen to be able to get all the Pokemon in the Pokedex for both of them, then we'll say if we're going to do it or not. But, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. Thank you for dealing with a shorter episode today, because, let's be honest here, that was really pretty much all we needed to do, because I like to keep the legendaries in their own episodes if I can. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you all in the Indigo Disc. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.